Just imagine some of the things we can do. Then we can catch the stove before two. We can hit my.
Up next, the Timberwolves. And one thing we expect to see tonight, great guard play on both sides.
Well, these matchups can be so compelling. You know you're going to get elite ball handling, passing, shot creation. No question, this one's going to be entertaining to watch.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. Luka and Reeves.
Oh my Lord, he made
DeAndre Ayton is out there with LeBron James. And it's Smart in at the three, the small forward. So it's Los Angeles now after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. And here's Edwards outside. Doncic pulls down the board.
Yep.
Here are the Lakers now. And this team has been unstoppable away from their own arena. Up there with some of the best road teams we've ever seen.
No question about that. It's hard enough to win in this league with the parity, but to do it away from your home floor and home fans, that's something to be proud of.
Well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Ant-Man just did.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? And Doncic hammers it home.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league,
you
can see powerful plays from anyone and
LeBron, bro. LeBron, bro. Did LeBron just get cooked?
Yeah, just what they needed from Gobert. Grabbing the rebound with those long arms and sending it back.
LeBron.
But his real importance is on the defensive end.
Yeah, he's been named Defensive Player of the Year 4 times, which is tied for the most in NBA history, BA. And he's been the anchor of multiple top-ranked defenses throughout his career. Well, you know, Gobert doesn't usually show off much, but that was special.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Pass to Doncic. Launches it. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. And here's Edwards outside.
It turns it past the top.
Good. Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely
obviously.
Doncic, good. Doncic has got 7.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
It's Doncic with a drive. And Doncic hammers it home.
So creative on the attack. I like whenever Doncic knifes inside.
No, why does nobody ever grab a ball, bro?
Ball as Minnesota keeps possession.
Well, a risky pass there. And if you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't steal that one.
Hayes is checked in for Ayton. Here's Edwards.
Oh my God.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Doncic, no good. Minnesota leading by 3. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. I asked him what lessons he's learned from studying tape on Luka Doncic, and Coach told me, well, one thing is you can't force him into anything. Luka plays at the pace that he wants to play at and goes where he wants to go on the floor. But we can try and take away his options, and that should present some obstacles for him. Back to you, Brian.
Allie, thank you. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands he needs everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
Naz Reid's checked in for Minnesota. Dosunmu comes in for DiVincenzo. And then for Los Angeles, Hachimura's checked in for Smart. And it's Kennard in for Reeves.
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind of night Luka can have. Wow.
Now here's Edwards.
Luka, bro, what the
fuck? In the game.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Oh, yeah, That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Pass to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
And it's Anthony Edwards with the three. Edwards has got 24 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
A guard that can truly do it all. Doncic has tremendous power.
And here's Edwards outside. Shot is off. Shooting 9 for 11 so far. Kennard for 3.
How'd he turn around so fast? Why do none of my players, why do any of my players not do that, bro?
Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura.
Yeah.
From deep, here's Doncic. Kennard. Hachimura, right side. Pass to Hayes.
That's just not who I'm trying to give it to, but all right.
Edwards
Yeah.
for 3. They grab their own miss.
No. Not doing it.
Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3 to
out.
fall. He's got 27.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes...
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Talk about three-point shooting. He piled up 18 points from range that quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Well, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can
Why is he not
sustain
cheap?
this
Hot,
offensive
bro.
output.
Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Mike Conley out there with Dosunmu. And it's Shannon in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the
I
T-Wolves.
barely miss, bro, and I like always
To
miss.
Dosunmu from downtown.
And then you make that.
Minnesota
Like,
with 3.
Well,
this
Conley
game,
is
bro.
a consummate team player. He loves to get other guys good shots.
The drive by Reeves. Hachimura outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Timberwolves lead by 13. Fires from deep. And Reeves pulls it down.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Hachimura, the pass to
Not
Hayes.
him! Oh my god.
Here's Randall. And the layup is good off the glass. Randall's got his first 2 points.
Letting Randall get inside with the ball was a bad mistake. His finishing ability got him to the bucket.
Kennard for 3. And it's Dosunmu with
Like,
the
I
rebound.
barely miss. And just
Minnesota's
ends up
won
being a
1-2
fucking
from
mess
deep in
all
the
the
second quarter. Stan, you look at Naz Reid, he gives you some size,
Thank
but he
you.
is a dangerous scorer, especially from the perimeter.
Absolutely, BA. And also, Reed is one of the most
Again,
entertaining
I
players
like
to
missed
watch.
by like
So many
0.1 of a
deflections,
second.
Blocks, dunks, hits threes. He
You make
does
it every
it all.
time. I don't know what to say. Every time you have it in that like spot right there that I've been missing every time, it always yours always goes in.
Some changes for Minnesota.
I have all of these other A+ and A
Comes in
3-point
for
shooters,
Shannon.
bro. I don't
And
know
it's
what to
Anthony
say.
Edwards in for Mike Conley. And the Lakers also making a switch.
Like, look,
checked
Luke
in.
Kennard, A+ 3-point shooting.
Hayes, the pass to
Austin
Kennard.
Reeves,
Nice ball
A-.
movement by Los Angeles. Back to Reeves. Doncic outside. Pass to Hachimura.
Rui Hachimura, A+.
Shot is good. Doncic making the play. Hachimura's got 5 now.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Here's Edwards.
I'm trying to switch to fucking Jackson 8, bro, to make it easier.
Well, when Edwards
It
gets
just
this
doesn't.
hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Ooh, McDaniels with
Luka
a steal.
Doncic, go kill
And
you.
here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. And that one makes it
Luke Kennard cannot
He's
jump
in
for
it
shit.
them.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
From deep, here's Doncic. And
Thank
Los
you.
Angeles, another three.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the three. Needs to keep doing this now.
Edwards the three. He drops it from range. Edwards has got 32 points.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Kennard for three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shoot
What?
steady diet
Yeah.
from outside.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Doncic outside. There's the triple. Minnesota with a rebound.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Edwards with it, and Kennard picks him up defensively.
There's
Oh,
no
and there's
reason
the
to
whistle
foul
on the
him.
shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. The #1 overall pick in 2020.
I don't know, bro. It's not even me who did that. I was on Luka. It was Luke Kennard that did that.
Aspiration is higher than that, BA. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And then for Los Angeles, DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. James comes in for Hachimura, and Smart subbed in for Reeves.
Well, what you have to love about Edwards is his drive. This is a guy that wants to be an all-time great when it's all said and done.
Here's Doncic, and Doncic hammers it home.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. And Edwards, here we go. And
Switched on to the right
Edwards
person, but he's
slams
too
it in.
slow because he's 41.
Great blend of speed and power on Edwards' drive. Very difficult to stop Ant.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, "We're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Anthony his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable." Back to you, Brian.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. The three. Can't get that one to go.
Why do you
It's just
take
2
so
of 5 now
long?
from the field. Minnesota leading by 20. It's stolen
Have
by
the ball,
Smart.
thank you.
Kennard outside. Doncic left side. Fires the three. Drains the triple. Doncic has got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Stolen by Kennard. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Smart.
Why the fuck is he getting in my way?
To a T. An outstanding rim protector with impeccable
Thank you.
timing.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focus all the way through the play.
From deep, here's Doncic. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
And so it's Minnesota now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We'll be right back.
They've been a step slow to close out on shooters all night, and that's why they've given up
The
so
commentators
many
are
threes.
right,
Come on,
bro.
man, show some hustle.
Fuck ass AI
And
won't
next
help.
up on, and that is going to
They're
do it.
saying that my players won't step up to the shooters well enough and fast enough. I'm like, that's what I'm saying.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is
No,
needed
they
for
were
this
just, like,
game to be
making fun of my
competitive,
team
and it
for not
probably
doing
has to
what they
happen
need to do.
quickly. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Oh, a sensational slam by Ant.
Well, we've seen this movie before. Edwards is rolling, and his energy right now is infectious.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam.
And one!
Doncic hammers it home.
Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Lakers trail by 10. Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season, but a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game in a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
And James has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Doncic outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his 3rd assist of the night. Edwards,
Come on, bro. You need to be locked in,
I
bro.
love when guys like Edwards work inside. Don't settle for jumpers. Get a solid look close to the rim.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Reeves has got his 2nd basket on the night.
They are unconscious.
Oh my lord, bro.
So far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Here's Edwards. Anthony Edwards.
Like, Austin Reeves isn't fast
One of
enough.
the best athletes in this league, Anthony Edwards, taking flight.
Here's Reeves. James outside.
LeBron,
Randall with a
you are the
steal.
GOAT, bro. According to most people.
McDaniels from long range. They get it back.
Whoa. How the fuck
Outside
do we
for
let
Randall.
him do that?
Let's go with a 3. And the
Can't even
three-pointer
switch to the
goes.
right guy, bro.
And now it's an 8-point Timberwolves lead.
Look, for this offense, Randall being an effective catch-and-shoot option is crucial.
And James gets it to go.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Here's Edwards.
Bro,
And he was fouled in the act of
what are we
shooting.
doing?
Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
The Lakers making a switch here. Hayes is checked in. Stan, a recent development in Anthony Edwards' game, his 3-point shooting.
Yeah, Brian, he led the league in 3s attempted last year and shot it at a good percentage, too. He's such a good driver. Taking lots of 3s will open things up for him.
He got it again!
Like, the AI can't do shit.
And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Powering through, LeBron. And it's James with the jam.
That's been
41-year-old
LeBron's
LeBron.
attitude for years. Don't settle for a jumper when you can attack the basket.
It's Edwards with a drive. Oh, and makes it
What?
with the
He
kiss.
has an early shot and he makes it, bro. What the
53
fuck?
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Shot is good by Reeves.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Here's Edwards.
Thank you. Gotta say, and gets that back. Yo,
Ball movement here by Minnesota. Fires the 3.
thank you.
Edwards can't hit.
Well, he had a great first half from three-point range, but hasn't quite gotten his touchback since the break.
Hayes finds Doncic. Takes a 3. And again for 3.
Oh my, he is scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for 3s in a game. Outside Edwards. The 3.
Good,
DiVincenzo.
Luka.
The Lakers trail. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Here's Hayes.
No pass, then that's not what I
Can't
want.
tie it up. That one misses.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
And Edwards slams it in.
Hey, good luck stopping Edwards when he puts his head down and attacks the basket.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. And then for Los Angeles, Hachimura comes in for LeBron, and it's Kennard in for Smart.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Dosunmu outside. The kick out to Conley. Outside Reed. Pass to Dosunmu. From deep, Conley. It's Hayes with the rebound. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Math work in your favor.
Minnesota's gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Doncic outside from deep. Reeves. Minnesota with a rebound. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
I literally saw the ball like get fucking thrown.
Dosunmu outside. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. Oh, what a quarter. He was Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us.
Oh, pick the ball. Thank you. And one.
Then it's Joe Ingles. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Clark.
I have no idea how good this guy is at free throws. Oh, he's terrible.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized
We're Hachimura, bro. What the fuck?
Well, look, you can't let Edwards get this close to the rim because he will dunk it on you.
Kennard into the lane. Pass to LaRavia. Another shot.
That's just the worst fucking layup attempt I've ever seen in my life.
Reed with it, guarded by Kleba to the middle. Here's Randle, uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's 9 points for Julius Randle.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Reeves, the pass to Kennard. Hachimura from long range. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Here's Edwards. Again,
how did he green that?
Avalanche. Oh, he's
ball
been
right.
absolutely ridiculous in this game.
The PA, it feels like he can't miss.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Some changes for Minnesota. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Ingles. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Clark. And the Lakers also making a change. Doncic checked in.
It's just like...
a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Kennard for 3.
What's that bounce, bro?
McDaniels got 4 rebounds now. And here's Edwards outside. Good D by Doncic.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Pass to LaRavia. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
Here's Edwards. And got it! Another basket!
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. And here's Doncic outside. Hits yet again. Wow!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now.
Like, I do it, he gets blown past. The AI, I let the AI do it, they get blown past.
He's putting on a remarkable performance.
How does he turn around like that? My players can't do that.
Their fans will...
And what a
Nice.
moment it is for him and this fan base. Setting the scoring record for a game, he deserves to soak it all in.
So many great players have donned this jersey, but yet it's his name at the top of the list. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Kleba. James comes in for Hachimura. Smart's checked in for LaRavia. And Reeves is subbed in for Kennard. Doncic! Good! Another from 3.
He's He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
There's a hand in his face.
Making
There's
some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game.
I feel like it's just the difficulty, bro. To be honest.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now, and connects again from distance.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been.
Now it's a 4-way tie between himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Damian Lillard.
Smart fires. The putback. Puts up the tray. Oh, no good.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Here's Doncic. Shoots a 3. Good. Another from 3.
And of course it falls for him. And that 3 pushing him into the record books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. A night we'll never forget.
Yeah, amazing indeed. 14 triples alongside Captain Klay Thompson, that is.
James with the ball. Handles in his pocket. And he racks up 2.
Who else but LeBron could pull that off? Keeping his cool and delivering in the clutch.
Gobert.
Oh,
no good again that time. Now Reeves fires the 3. It's good from beyond the arc.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Edwards.
LeBron, bro.
Edwards welcomes physical defense because he looks for ways to get to the line.
He gets the first, and that brings him with an 8. Both shots good from the strike. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap. Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
Oh, hell no.
They have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts.
And now we've got an intentional foul. A chance here to possibly put the game away.
They have to remain focused to get it done.
For 3.
Like,
Oh, no
there's
good. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
Doncic there for the rebound. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Hey, he made every one to put a little extra security on this lead.
Now DiVincenzo. Edwards. And the 3 misses. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. Time called here. The Lakers decide to
what the
talk
fuck
it
was
over.
that for?
They're up by 8. Guys,
There was
your thoughts?
no point
Interesting
to do
timeout
that.
with this game mostly
Ball
in the
right.
bag.
Well, they could be trying to just make a change just so their subs.
Oh, I green that shit.
Again
Holy.
for 3.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful 3.
It's a new single game. Oh, connects again.
All right.
And he's now tied for the 4th most